Hey guys, welcome to the first official video of the N-Scale Foxland Subdivision. This is, of course, on the new channel right here. So I kind of just want to get some things, well actually, what this video is this is actually our monthly update video. Finally, I'm getting a video out, so I decided that I'm going to be doing monthly update videos, even if I have done a lot of stuff or not. I might do more update videos, but I will not do less. I will definitely do at least one per month. So this is our April 2021. So actually, let's get right to the layout right over here. So in case you didn't know, the N-Scale Foxland Subdivision is a freelance N-Scale layout set in the modern era of railroading. So you're going to be seeing a lot of modern locomotives, new locomotives, but also some older ones. Like example, we have this SD60M in the Triclops scheme right there. And then we also have an older GP40. So those are some of my older era-wise locomotives. My oldest locomotive actually probably is this Canadian Pacific Gevo over here, which I got with the Cotto starter set, which kind of kicked off my whole hobby. Sadly, lots of the paint has come off of the shell, so lots of the detailing paint, so I might have to try to find a new shell for that, or just make it, or try to find a Union Pacific shell. So this layout is set with a Union Pacific mainline with Canadian Pacific helpers, but also sometimes, as you can see here, the Canadian Pacific does run on here. This is set in, geologically, this is set in the Midwest, within the Minnesota, Wisconsin, which is where I'm from, the Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, and Nebraska scene. So you're going to be seeing, I guess, some plains, but mostly, sometimes you're going to be seeing hilly stuff like this over here. This is actually known as Angel Valley, and this is actually where I currently live right now, is the name for it. Well, the nickname for it, at least. But the reason why I named it that is, well, because obviously it's a valley that I'm working on. I still have to do a wash of those, and I have to do the dry brushing still for that. As you can see, kind of just like how it's built up, it's just 1/4 inch foam board, and then it's 1/2 inch extruded polystyrene, I think. It's just insulation foam. And then it's Sculptamold on top, but for this base kind of area, it's just plaster, which as you can see is kind of chipping here, which will hopefully be fixed after everything. And again, this layout is in the very, very early stages of its life. Like, I'm just getting in a signal system, which actually, with my signal system, let me turn it on here. Yes, very, very fancy looking. Let me set up my tripod here. So yeah, sorry about the cable. It's just the HDMI to my TV for the camera. So we're actually going to set you up with this signal. So this is a double-headed signal, kit bashed by me. I just took one of these signals and I cut off the top of it, put on another head for it, and then kind of capped it off and painted it, made it look nice. One of these days I'll have to do a tutorial on it, because actually these signals, you can get three signals for $17, and they're pretty nice. They're 1/50th, or they're 1 to 150th scale, so it's not exactly N scale, but it's in there. Oh, let me fix this. Let me fix this telephone line here. All right. So I just have a pair of vice grips that I use for these. Just little teeny tiny ones. Alright, so, and then you can basically just change the colors using the vice grips. Again, I don't know why I'm repeating myself. My camera kind of cut out, so now I have to figure out a way to kind of mold this all together. But yeah, I like this automatic signal system. I mean, not automatic, manual signal system, because one, the automatic signal systems are not necessarily complicated, but they're very expensive. And I didn't want to spend all that money on this. This is kind of not necessarily a budget layout, but it's my first layout, so I'm trying to like kind of figure out things as I go. I'm thinking, you know, once I have a layout later in life or whatever, then I'll probably do an automatic signaling system then. But who knows? I might end up installing an automatic signal system in the yard, but this is just the siding here. So I kind of just want to keep it like this. Who knows? And then it's just all the signals are just controlled by a single pole, single throw switch. But I think eventually I will have them so that each of the signals can be turned off individually. So I'll buy a single pole, single throw switch for each one, and I'll just wire it right into here before it goes in to the... If you guys follow my other channel, big stuff for the channel. Well, obviously, as you guys can tell, this entire mountain section is almost complete. I just have to basically get grass and trees for it now. I repainted this again, and it's looking smoother. I got this building down. This building is plastered down into place. This one is not. This one is not. But it's all having progress. I got these new cars, these new Wisconsin Electric cars. This one I have to send back. Those other two are fine. This one has double printing for the weight stuff on one side and no printing on this side for it. I'm thinking I'll probably order some ballast and I'll finally start ballasting again, because this was like the first thing that I did on this layout was ballast this stuff. I'll also order more buildings. I don't think I want to do grain 100% anymore. I actually kind of want to do sand or gravel, because we have a lot of sand or gravel around here. So I want to kind of incorporate that. But I'm definitely going to have the power plant with the coal in it. That's why I ordered these 3 thrall gondolas. And I also have that Sid Richardson's Carbon Co. Car over there that I actually have to clean up. Then I have another Broadway Limited NOG car that I need to fix up. It's one of the trucks is all messed up on it, but yeah, other stuff that's coming to the layout. So I'm currently working on kit bashing some stuff. This was my original power plant and it turned out terrible. So then I took it apart and I washed everything and I painted it. This, I don't think I'm going to use this panel, but these two are just going to slip together just like that. You know, it'll be lined up a little bit better and stuff like that. And this one is actually going to be a backdrop building where it's going to be up against the back, kind of add some depth. I have a whole bag right here full of stuff that I can use for kit bashes and everything like that. It's just plastic parts from kits, you know, that were left over. So yeah, the start to the yard is sort of coming along. I have to order a ton of turnouts to even get this thing remotely. I kind of want to look in. So yeah, because this is probably only like an eighth of the way from what, because I want the yard to kind of start here and it's going to come out and it's going to go all the way there. So the yard's going to take up the back, and there's going to be a locomotive track coming in here and stuff like that. No roundhouse because I don't have the room for that. I ordered some tracks so I can finally be able to fill in the place where the power plant is going to be, thankfully. That should be coming here sometime within the next couple days or whatever, so next time you guys see the layout, it should have that in there. And I should actually even have a building in there too. I'm ordering a big concrete power plant, a modern one, that I'm going to build. So stuff with my workbench is I'm currently working on this. I'm just adding little awnings to these Rick's products videos, or these Rick's products buildings. I gotta clean this and paint it and all sorts of stuff. I didn't even close my plastic cement. Oh wow, that's bad for that. Workstation is alright, again, still very small. But that's actually about it. That's kind of what's going on. I have this whole thing over here, which, well, let me show you guys. So this is the Sid Richardson Carbon Co. I have to work on. One of the trucks is messed up, and also the weathering on it is really bad. So, and then this car has to have this truck set because I have to glue it back into place because it's not staying. So this face here is starting. I started doing this rock face here, and it's looking all right. I still have to obviously do this, but once I get in the building here, the power plant. So power plant's actually going to be here, and I'm hoping there's going to be a little area where that they can either go under or whatever, and stuff like that. I did want to make a second track that came off, but I don't have the room for it, sadly. But yeah, I originally wanted to have an interchange track come in through here, and then I wish I could have put a crossing through there or whatever. But, you know, I might still do this actually. I might add a viaduct track right here, and I might just have that as the interchange, and it'll come down over here, and it'll come down and it'll turn real sharply into the yard and sort of connect down. But again, I don't know. That locomotive has to go up for repairs. I have to get 2 new trucks for it because I don't know what's wrong with it. Also, I think I might just need to order a whole new motor component too. So sadly, she is unoperationable right now. The Canadian Pacific one is alright. It's running real rough. I think it's the decoder that's in it. I think the decoder's finally gone bad. I've had that decoder forever, so I think it's finally going bad. Even though it's only a couple years old, it's just this decoder's always ran on DC, so it's not like it's the best for it, even though it can run on DC. This is our fleet of cars we have right now. That's pretty much it for them. But yeah, I actually think that that's probably the end of this kind of update video for you guys. The first update, or the first video actually, for the new official channel. So yeah, check it out and wait for the next video. So see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.